Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 22. With me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday the 3rd of April. We've got some new mods. 20 plus, I would say, because there are packs, because a lot of stuff, I would say probably in excess of 40. It's taken me quite a long time to settle this up and get it ready to go. I'm going to say now, some of the vehicles, some of the tyre options I'm going to skip. I will tell you the manufacturers, but there are loads of options on some of them, so I will skip through those. There are a couple of quandaries, but again, I'm not going to get bogged down. Hopefully, we've got a lot to get through. We're going to start off with this, the double rod mat fence pack by Modding Association, 5.92 megabytes download. These are slots of ones. We have got a door, we've got gates, 7 metre, 10 metre, 13 metre, and fence. As you can see, we've got fence here I've put in. There's the door within the fence. Then we've got gates. As I said, we've got the 7 metre, we've got a 10 metre, and we've got a 13 metre. They all open exactly the same way. I've just put them all out, but when it opens, it slides out that way. You can tell when you go to place them, you've got the little markers, the stoppers for the rollers. So that's the direction it will open. So if you're not sure about which way it's going to go, it's the direction of the rollers is the way it opens. The back section, this does have a bit of fence on it as well. So if you want to extend your fence out, you can. When it comes to demolish them, just go into demolish. You can demolish fence sections, the gates, the doors, however you want. Under build mode, under decoration and under fences is where you'll find it all. So we start there with a single door, 500. Then we've got the sliding gate, 7 metre, 7,500. Then 13,500. Then 19,500. And the fence sections. Obviously, the price will go up for the fence sections as you go. And as I said, if we go for a fence section and click it onto the back of that, we can carry on with the fence from that gate if we want to. And then wherever we want to go from there, it's entirely up to us. And then when we want to delete them, just go to demolish and you'll be able to take those back out again. So that's the double rod mat fence pack by Modding Association. There's no colour option on that. You get it just like that. I'm going to go straight across now from fences because the next mod is the pack of walls by naimog mod, 8.86 megabytes download, and these are also one slots for the first one. And then prices, as you can see, we've got brick wall and we've got gates. Now the gates are all exactly the same, but each gate goes with the wall. If you try and put the wrong gate with the wrong wall, it won't attach properly. So we've got the brick wall, which is this one just here. Sorry, there, brick wall. We've then got this one here, which is the block wall, which is that one there. We've then got the concrete wall, which is this one here. And then we've got the wall with fence, which is that one there. And like I say, the gates go with them. Again, with those, once you've placed them, if we go to the wall, if I go to the other side of there, it should attach, he says. Why is that not? That's the one that goes with that. That's curious. So, going along from there, the gates all open the same way. They're the same, depending on which way you want them to open will depend on which way you place them. Naturally, they place that way with it pointing in, but if you want them the other way around, you just place them the other direction. Same with the walls. If you want them the other way around for any particular reason, then just, rather than going left to right, go right to left when you place them. That's the pack of walls by naimog mod. Next to that, we've got the Bavarian Farmhouse. This by Agrar modding. This is representative of, there are 3 in this pack. They're all exactly the same apart from the colours. It's not in an option when you place it to change the colour. They are 3 separate buildings. You can't go into them. 27.02 megabytes download, 24 slots each. This one I've gone for the sort of green, khaki sort of colour. Sleep trigger at the front. Wardrobe trigger on the side. The garage doors don't open, so you can't go into the buildings. Under build mode, along to our farmhouses. And we are these 3 here. 378,294 for each one. So as you can see, there's the blue one, we've got the green one, and then there's the white one like so. Straightforward. The Bavarian Farmhouse by Agrar modding. Next to that, we've got 2 mods, both by 750 Ti modding. We've got the barn with Pigsty, 14.3 megabytes download, 20 slots. and 30,000 to buy. It will hold 15 pigs. And next up, we've got the grain hall. The grain hall is 9.11 megabytes download, 12 slots, and 50,000 to buy. No colour choice on these either. When we go into here, we've got lighting. Light switch is just here on the wall. Lighting on or off. Double door, drive through with a section around to the side there for storage of whatever you want to store. It's entirely up to you. We do have a light switch on the outside as well. There you go. So if you want to turn the outside lights on, we've got a light switch there. Door opens there. There's your slurry point. Feed, bedding. Triggers were just inside here, and your dialog box trigger is just there for your 15. Although we do seem to have one on the loose here. Doesn't seem to care about boundaries. So, under build mode, under animals, under pigs, that one just there, slot count comes down to 1 barn with pigsty. The next that, we've got the grain hall. Again, light switches on the outside, smaller doors here, for going through the smaller doors. It's a mirror image of the same building for all intents and purposes. Come over to here, lights on or off. I think it does the lights across the whole lot, actually. If you open that up. Yeah, pretty sure it does. Go to the light switch there. Let's do that again. Lights on. Oh no, it is separate. Oh, there you go. Light switch is separate. This one, drive through. This one isn't. This one's got a side door that can be opened as well. Under build mode, under sheds, just there, slot count will come down to 1. So, that was the barn with pigsty and the grain hall, both by 750 Ti modding. Next, we've got the placeable steel silos. These are by erShaba VSR modding. Sir, these are 8.88 megabytes download. We've got the 2 silos are 5 slots and the extensions are 3 slots. The silos hold 1 million litres each and the extensions hold 500,000 litres each. The first of the silos is standard silo, standard crop types. That's the extension round to the side. So that's 1 million litres. That's 500,000 added on. And then the next one along is a multi-fruit silo. Again, 1 million litres for the main one, 500,000 for the side. Under build mode and silos is where you'll find them, just there. So there's our multi-product silo, that's that one, and the first one is the grain silo, your standard one, and we come from there to silo extension. There you go, there's your grain silo extension just there, and your multi-product silo extension just there. In and out, done up the ramp, and just in here, pretty much at the same location for those. That's your placeable steel silo by erShaba VSR modding. Sir, next we've got a pack. Well, as you can see, this is the Hessian farm Vogelsberger. This is by Farmerfivetom, 35.77 megabytes download. Now, we've got a few things in amongst all of this. We have got Farmhouse, which is just behind this here. The Farmhouse has a chicken coop attached. Just there. Sleep trigger is here. It's weird that there are steps, but there doesn't seem to be any collision for that. So you kind of walk through that. So your sleep trigger is just there. Got a door that opens and closes for the chicken coop. Chicken dialog box is just there. It will hold 30. Feed point is just here. Now, I've sped through the night for the other product I've got. They're not producing eggs. If I go up to here, and we go to this one, the Vogelsberger farmhouse, you'll see it's got productivity. It also says straw. We've got health and reproduction, but no eggs. So it's pointless having them. Why would you have your chickens if they're not producing eggs? Not quite sure why, but we're not getting the eggs. There is a little box there for it, but nothing's showing in the menu and nothing's coming out. Then next to that, we've got a silo. This is a standard crop type. This is 16, was it 16 million litres? I'm sure it was 16 million litres. 29 slots. That one was 12 slots and 50 grand. That one's 29 slots. We've then got a bale and pallet. Well, say bale and pallet. Only seems to be taking bale. We've got bale storage shed, which is this one just here. That one's 18 slots. And then we've got pigs and sheep, which are these ones just over here. There's a curiosity with this as well. The pigs, 15 slots, 16,000. The sheep, 15 slots and 16,000. Exactly the same. We have colour choices on these as well. The barn here, we've got the main door that opens just there. So we've got a side section, you can utilise whatever. Your silo, like I say, this is a standard crop type, it's not a multi-fruit silo. In and out is done here, with doors that open both sides. Oh, we do have lighting. Where was the light switch? I lost it. Well, I know I've lost it, but yeah, there you go, just over there. So lights on and off. And then we come across here. So this has got various doors that open. This is your bale and pallet storage trigger for 250 items. This door opens the bottom there, that door opens there and closes. That one is drive-through. You can see it's put the bales up the top there. I did bring out an IBC and I did bring out a production pallet. It wouldn't take either of those. So as far as I can tell, it is just for bales. Then we whiz across here. Now this is the interesting thing as well, is the pigs, the sheep and the chickens all take straw. I did put down a manure heap and nothing went into the manure heap at all. So it's taken that, there you go. That's where your bedding goes in. I couldn't get it to go from a trailer. I could only get it to go from a bale. Your feed point is just here. Let's close that up. Dialogue box is just here. And then we have got a gate that opens. Now the pigs have got a trigger here. Spawn point. But I assume that's just left over from the sheep one, because that's where the wool pallets spawn. So again, it's a very, yeah, it's a peculiar one. Same thing here, feed, bedding for the sheep, wool pallet spawns just there, dialogue box just to the side there, and this gate just open. Now, there's nothing, again, if I go into here, and I'll show you, so we've got the Vogelsberger pig barn, the Vogelsberger sheep barn. It's not showing... all the straw's gone. Nothing's showing as manure there. Yeah, I don't know. It's peculiar. Anyway, under build mode. If we go to our farmhouse, we are that one just there. So the farmhouse with chickens. We have colour options on all of these, and it will change the colours of the doors and various different things. So as I scroll through on the D-pad, you'll see all the various different options for coloration. If we go from there to our silo. So here we've got this one here, is this one here. So this is the big shed with grain storage, 16 million litres. Now, we have a standard of each of these, and then we also have a big shed rescaled. So we've got the big shed and the small shed. The small shed is this one here. That's for your 250 pieces. As far as I can tell, just bales. Again, colour options on these. Now, these are both the standard ones. So what I'll do is I'll show you with this one. So this is the big shed with grain storage rescaled. So that's this rescaled version next to the standard version. You see it's quite a bit bigger. It does say that's been done for Farming Simulator. Now it could be that the vehicles and stuff you're using won't go through the doorways, they're too small. I'll show you the other one as well. That's the rescaled next to that one. So the doors are a little bit bigger, so you might decide you want to go for the rescaled version just because the vehicles and machinery and equipment you're using, that's in type sheet. And then we've got colour options on there as well. And then if we go from there, as you can see, price wise, 80 grand for the grain storage, and the bale and pallets 19 for each of those. Then we go to our animals, and the same thing with our animals. If we go to our pigs, there we go, there's our pig one, which is that one there. Colour options are available, and then we go from there to our sheep. Our sheep one is just there. I said 15 slot seats, 16 grand. Colour options on those as well. I'm puzzled by the manure thing. There is another trigger here which shows for tipping, but the bedding and feed both went in here. I tried to put bedding in there and it wouldn't come up as a trigger. So, anyway, like I say, that's the pack. That's all the buildings that comes with it. That's the Hessian Farm Vogelsberger by Farmerfivetom. Next, you'll see why this is taking such a long time to set up. We have got the metals and gems production. We have got some gems of mods today, and it's all of this. We've got a lot. We have this is by Superfly 1842, 24.25 megabytes download. We start off with a container, which is where you can come and buy rocks. So you can just buy rocks from there if you want to. That's entirely up to you. That is 3 slots, 15,000 to buy. We've then got a quarry. Now this, I have to say, I do like this a lot. This is a quarry. This just produces stone. The quarry is 31 slots, 175,000 to buy. That's under factories. That's under containers. Then next to that, we've got the stone wash plant. The stone wash plant is 10 slots, 145,000. That takes stone from here, adds some water, washes it, and that gives you pay dirt. The pay dirt then has to go on to the next facility, which is this one over here. This is the Metal and Gems refinery. That's 95,000. That takes pay dirt, takes water, and it takes diesel, and that will produce various different items. That will produce diamonds, gold, silver, and gems. As if that wasn't enough, you can then take the stuff from here and you can take it to the jewellery production. So the jewellery production is 40 slots, 70,000 to buy, and that will produce various different items. As we can see here, we've got jewellery. We've got on the top there, we've got golden cat statues, and then below that, we've got silverware. We also get from this, where was it? Did I take the only one out I had? Silverware. Might just been those three actually. We've got, look, pile of gemstones. So if you just want the gemstones, you've got the gemstones. Got our gold, got our silver, we've got diamonds. The diamonds are, pardon, worth their weight in gold, but the diamonds are worth a fair bit. This is what all the pallets look like when they come out. There is so much to this. So under build mode, under container is where you'll find the stone one. So it's just there. 15 grand slot count comes down to 1. So we can just go with that, get your stones, or any other way of getting stones, whether you're getting them off fields, whether you've made your own quarry, whatever you want to do. We go to production and we scroll across. We then come to these. So the stone quarry, which is just here. Like I said, slot count comes down to 2. What's great about this, you can just turn that on, that will produce stone. But we have got some tip points here. You can use this as a storage building for stone and then distribute from there if you want to. So this will take stone as well. You can put it in there or you can put it in there and it will store stone. So not only will it produce it on its own, you can store it in there as well if you want to. Then next to that we've got the stone wash plant. As I said, that requires water and stones and produces pay dirt. Then the pay dirt goes from there. That's your diamonds, gemstone, gold and silver. And then the next one along is your jewellery production, which is that one there. Not only that, but have a look at the buildings in just a second. If we come into this menu and we go to tools, etc. I'm not going to show you all of them, but under front loader, wheel loader and telehandler tools, we do have, as part of this pack as well, we've got some buckets. So just here, that's the one for wheel loaders, and they have different capacities. We've got standard capacities and we've got unreal capacity. And that goes up to 21,000 litres for the wheel loader bucket. With colour choice, anything on that pallet there. So there is one for front loader, wheel loader and telehandler tool. So there are buckets that come with this as well. And then if we come from there, honestly can't make it up. Go to trailers. Just there we've got a tanker trailer. So this comes as part of this pack as well. This is supposed to load and unload faster. Apparently the tanker trailer. That's 44,000 to buy. Slot count on the trailer was 5. I think it was. Apologies if I've missed out some of the slot counts. Metal and Gems Refinery was 42 slots. Jewellery production was 40 slots. There's a sell station. Oh no. There's a sell point as well. Production, sell station. And we go to just there. Precious Metals and Gems sell point. That's just there. It's only 500 to buy. So, right. Let's whiz over and have a look, shall we? So if I go to this. Now this doesn't have a manage production button. But if we go to here and we go up to quarry, at the moment it's off. If I turn it on, because the recipe says 0 to 500, I don't have to do anything. That will just produce stone. It's being quarried. The pay dirt is the next building along. As I said, stones and water, when that's turned on, it produces pay dirt. I've set that to distributing because that's now distributing. So there, gold, silver and gems. Now they can all just be sold as they are if you want to. The diamond, like I say, that's not showing as a recipe. That's a byproduct. You don't get a lot of it, but they are worth a lot. And then if you take that one step on, yeah, jewellery, golden cat statue and silverware, which you've already seen. If we're going to have a look at the prices then. So gems, they're not too bad prices. Silverware, not bad. Golden cat statues, not a bad price. Jewelry, all right. Diamond, 30,000-ish for 1,000 litres. Does 500 litre pallets at a time. Silver doesn't pay out too bad, not brilliantly, but it pays out all right. But if we go up to, where was the gold? The gold was separate for some reason. Just above here, the gold paid out pretty well, actually. So if you just want to take your gold, there you go, there's your gold, 4,000 something. So prices on them, it's all pretty cool. I don't think this has got a managed production either. I think these ones you just have to do from the menu. But this building here at the back is where the pallets will spawn. These garage doors open and close. So this is where your pallets will spawn. We've got a door that opens and closes here. Lighting. So this door here. Icons can be turned on and off if you want to, as it says there. There you go. You don't have to have the icons on. They can go if you want. Is there a point for managed production on this one? Did I just miss that? Like I said, it's one of those days. There's so much stuff. Mods dropped. They didn't drop too late, but it's just a lot. And then we've got the jewellery production. This one does have a managed production point. We're going through the door here. Turn lights on and off in the various different sections. There you go. Managed production is there. I apologise if I've missed any of the managed production points, but it's a pretty cool building. Gemstone Creations. Rear door there. We can go into the actual workshop. Door opens and closes, where they're producing the various different items. Like I said, unfortunately that is rather speeded up. Sped up? Yeah. And there's your products. I mean, that pile alone, that was 24 hours. Probably worth a few quid because I've got 1,000 litres of diamonds sat there. That's 30 grand on its own. So there we go. That's the Metal and Gems production by Superfly 1842. Apologies for whizzing through. Next from there, I'm just thinking if I missed something. Oh no, barn with Pigsty, I did that already. Over here, we have got the medium-sized cow barn. This is by Agrar modding. 24.42 megabytes download, 37 slots, holds 40 cows. Under build mode, under animals, under cows, and it's that one out there on the end. That one is 334,691, I think it is, to buy that. Not cheap, but you get it like that. Doors open here, and we've got light switch for the whole lot. It's just in here, so that's your lighting for indoors. We've got a couple of doors open here. It says, there we go. We come around there. This door opens as well. That's your milk point. We come right the way around. Main door that opens here. Dialogue box here. Slurry point there. Feed point is along through here. If we come out the other way to here, please open. This gate didn't. This gate hasn't got a collision. So the feed point was through there, but the bedding point was along here. Like I say, these didn't have collisions, and they don't open and close. But feed and bedding in there. That door does open as well, but there wasn't a trigger or anything for anything in there. Fairly large building. That will do 40 cows. That's the medium-sized cow barn by Agrar modding. Next, we've got these. This is the Amazon ZGB pack by Duysens-Agri. 12.84 megabytes download, 11 slots and 10 slots. These are reskins of the Braidals in Amazon with a couple of extra options available. Lime and fertilizer they will do. We've got a 12 metre standard and 18 metre if you go for the 6 metre spreader bars. Like I said, they do pretty much exactly the same. They are reskins of, but you will find these under fertilizer spreaders. So there's your standard K105, there's the K165, so that's the ZGB and that's the ZGB XA. Same prices, slot counts I think were the same. Was it 11 and 10? Oh no, the slot counts a little bit lower on those. That's all right. So the first one then, we've got the extensions. We've got none, small or big. We've got Wheelbrand. We've got Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vogelsberger. and Nokian and back to the board. Yep. Spreading discs, yes or no. Main colour, that does the hub right in the centre. And then the rim colour, we've got a silver, black, or the orange. So the main colour just does the hub, doesn't do the actual vehicle itself. And license plate option on there as well. Like I said, I'm not going through all the tyre options on the vehicle today, just haven't got enough time. Extension on the larger one, the ZGBXA, none or extension. Same tyre choices. We've then got on this one a choice of ladder on the side, yes or no. Spreading discs, yes or no. And the same thing, hub, colour and rim colour and a license plate option on there too. So, open up that. Cover, open and close. I've got fertiliser in this one. Lights, beacon, turn it on. And away we go. And the other one, I've got lime in. Didn't go with the spreader bar on that one. Same option for open and close of cover. Turn it on. And away we go. Whoa, that's the Amazon ZGB pack by, sorry if I'm really sorry if I said this wrong. Duysens-Agri. Yes. Next, we have got over here. I'm not going to get this done. I'm in panic mode now. This is the Lizard Gruber 2.7 by Puszkap. 5.27 megabytes download, 5 slots, 2.7 meters wide. Cultivator. Next up, we've got another cultivator. That is the Lizard U7XX by KoPi. 18.63 megabytes download, 7 slots, 5 slots, and 5 slots. You'll see why I've gone for the 7 slot option because it's got a few different choices on it, but we'll look at these together. So if we go down to, or the mod hub, the menu, under cultivators. So we start there with the Gruber 2.7, 4,150. Slot count comes down to 1. 80 horsepower required. We've got warning stickers, yes or no. Just puts those little stickers on the side. Main colour, anything on that palette there. Those are our options. And then next to that, we've got the small one there is, well, it has a range of sizes. We've got that one there, which is 3.2 metre, and that one there is a 3.6 metre. Both of these only have the option for support, which adds a little extra bar on there. Main colour, anything on that palette, and then design colour does the rear section like that. They're both the same. The first one, however, also has a support option, yes or no, but this starts at 2.1 metre. So we've got 2.1, 2.5, 2.8, or 3. I only got that one because the 3 metre aficionados out there. So that has more options on it. Same with the main colour though, and then obviously the design colour as well on there can be changed for the rear section. So what we'll do now, I don't think either of these fold up. Load the cultivator. This should bring up stones. It's not a shallow cultivator. There you go. It is bringing up stones. Doing the job. 2.7 metres. That's the Lizard Gruber 2.7 by Puszkap. Don't think this one doesn't fold, but what this does have, if we swing around into the light a little bit there, where it says raise front loader tool, if we go L1 and right stick side to side, we can raise and lower those wheels. You see the handles turning. That would be for your depth. That's your kind of depth gauge. So in real life, that's what you would do. You would adjust that to get the depth you want for your tines, coulters, however you refer to them. Drop the whole lot down. This should bring up stones as well. There you go. That's set on 3 metres, but that is the one that went from 2.1 up to 3 metres. That's the Lizard U7XX by I always say KoPi. There you go. Next, we've got just over here. This is the lizard Moescha. I'm never sure if I say that right either. It's one of those days. All these words. Moescha Duo. This is by Duysens-Agri and Nico do 55. 7.44 megabytes download, 5 slots, and 12 to 30 meter spread width. It is this rear attachment. This needs to be attached onto a compatible tanker that does have the rear attachment point for it, but you will find it under slurry tanks. Out on the very end, just there, 7,800, slot count comes down to 1, no options apart from license plate, you get it just like that. So as I said, it will hook up to whatever vehicle you've got. If we back that up and hook it up, like so. So at the moment, it's on the narrower spread width of 12 meters. If I turn that on, it comes just out of that back section there. We do have the option for double application rate if you want to, but then if we unfold the slurry tanker, it puts those... Hang on, not the slurry tanker. What do I want to do? Oh, selected work mode. You don't unfold it, you change the work mode. Toggle work mode opens those bars out. That takes it from the 12 meter to the 30 meter. So it goes right to those ends, and then those ends spray like that. Like so. Turn it off. And then toggle work mode to put it back again. And disconnect. That's the Lizard Moescha Duo by Duysens-Agri and Nico do 55. Next, we've got this. This is the Kareta trailer by NikolaT and VuleX. 2.58 megabytes download, 3 slots on console. It's a forestry trailer. Very small, and straps go front to back and side to side as well. You'll find this under forestry equipment. He says, there we go. That one just there, 1,500, that's all. Slot count comes down to 1. No options available on it, you get it just like that. It's a small trailer. Undo the straps from in cab or out of cab, it's entirely up to you. Put on your logs. I mean, logs can go either way. It doesn't matter what size logs you're doing. If they go that way, you've got your straps to go over it that way. If you put them on like that, you've got your straps to go lengthways. So however you want to put them on, there you go. That's the Kareta trailer by NikolaT and VuleX. Next, we've got this. This is the Randon Basculante 2000 by SleutjesModding, 9.23 megabytes download, 8 slots on console, 30,000 litre capacity. Under trailers is where you'll find this. Right there, 45 grand. Slot count comes down to 1. We've got extension, original or antique wood. I went for antique wood. It's under the cover. You'll see it when we take the cover on or off. We've got back stickers, yes or no. They're on no, that's yes. Main colour, anything on that palette. Does the main colour. Chassis, you've guessed it. Fenders, cover. Then we've got rim colour. There's a chrome on there if you want it. License plate option on there too. Actually, it's a nice looking. Is it Trilex? Is that what they called those tyres? Trilex tyres. So that's what it looks like with the antique wood finish. Cover on or off. So I have to say that antique wood look, it really does look very, very good. 30,000 litre capacity, unload, like so. There's no grain door option. Does sound good though. Very nice indeed. So, that's the Randon Basculante 2000 by SleutjesModding. Next to that, we've got these two are both by the same model, so I put them together. We have got the Lizard GranMax 3125 by JDModding.org, 9.54 megabytes download, 6 slots, 32,000 litres. And then behind that, because it does have a trailer hitch, we have got this. This is an auger, the Lizard PC8M, also by JDModding.org, 5.61 megabytes download and 5 slots. I have disconnected just now because it was playing havoc. It wouldn't let me turn the engine off because that's got an engine as well. But we should get into that. I had left the engine running. That's not good. If we retract the drawbar, it will allow us to then move it and steer it. If we extend the drawbar, we can still go forwards and backwards, but steering becomes a little bit trickier. So you're better off retracting the drawbar. We can turn on the conveyor belt, and we can raise and lower. This does go up pretty high, actually. Which one do we want? There we go. So there's, I mean, most stuff, I wouldn't say it's going to go into every silo, but that will load into pretty much any trailer. I'm trying to think of what trailers there are, but I mean, it goes up there, doesn't it? I should have retracted the drawbar. There we go. So it goes up to a fair old height. That the Lizard PC8M, we'll have a look at that in just a moment. And then this is under auger wagons, just here. So cover open and closed, like so. Pipe out. It doesn't have any adjustment on the pipe once it is done, but it does have, like I said, it does have a rear hitch because I was just hooked up to that. I haven't tried hooking two of these together, but I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Actually, let's have a look at the hitch. Is it a ball or a pin? I think it's a pin, isn't it? So we might be able to hook multiple ones together. Swivel front axle. It's a fair size on that auger. So, first one then, let's go to auger wagons. Just there, 72,000, like I said, 32,000 litre capacity. Does your regular auger wagon crop types, including seed and fertiliser. Options on this, we've got wheel brand, Michelin, Mitas, BKT, Trelleborg, Lizard. Yep, back again. And then we've got main colour, anything on that palette there. Design colour does the cover. Rim colour does the rim. Those are our options on that one. And then if we come down to our belt systems, out to the very end, that's where the PC8M is. 8 grand, stock count comes down to 1. We can change the main colour, like that. We can do the design colour, which is the pipe itself, like that. And then the rim colour on that as well. As far as I can tell, I mean, it says it does multiple products. So it should do a lot of stuff. I mean, like any of the other augers at the end of the day. It won't do everything, but it will do a lot of stuff. So that's the Lizard GranMax 3125 and the Lizard PC8M by JDModding ARG. Next, we've got, oh, these are mint. I mean, absolutely mint. The animation, honestly, there's so many options as well. I'm running out of time. This is the Lizard 2-axle trailer by 4D Modding, Agri Modding. 27 megabytes download, 22 slots for the first one. When you open the cover on this, it actually undoes the ratchet straps. It's incredible. The silage versions only do silage, like forage type crops, and a few different options available on these. So if we go to our trailers, yeah, 22,975. Stock count comes down to 1. Takes pretty much everything, like I say, unless you've gone for a silage option. So we start off with the 5-foot grain container at 22,700 litres. We've got the curved one at 23,300. We've then got the 5'6" grain trailer, 24,900. We've got the 5'6" silage, 34,000. We've got the 6-foot grain trailer, 27,200. 6-foot silage trailer, 36,200. 6'6" grain trailer, 29,400. The 6'6" silage, 38,500. The 6-foot sloped silage trailer, 34,000. And then we've got the sloped silage with the higher side. Honestly, there's so many options. Back to our 5-foot. Now, if we go for, I'm trying to think, we need one that's going to show us all the options on this. The silage one would be a good one. Anyway, we've got the option of BKT, Continental, Vredestein, Michelin, Trelleborg, and back again. We can have a catwalk on it, so it adds the catwalk on there, yes or no. We've got a ladder option, yes or no. We've got brake option, standard or ABS, if you want ABS on there. We've got light package, and this runs through a whole load of different light packages on the back. So light package 1, 2, silage light package 1 and 2. Then we've got light package 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It runs through various ones, 12, 13, 14, back to standard. We've got mud flap options. We've got them across the back. We can have them across the front section. So rear body, front body, all the way to the front there. You've then got all body mud flaps, all mud flaps, they're all over the place. Drawbar option, you've got a standard or swivel hitch. So fixed or a swivel one on there. Cover, yes or no. So depending on what you've gone for. If you go for the cover, depending on which version you've got, it has the straps on there. And like I say, I'm going to show you that in just a moment. And we have a cover colour option, I think, as well. Toolbox, yes or no. Then you've got body colour, anything on this palette. Dually, so you can go for the Dually blue if you want to. We've got options colour, let's change that so you can see that change, that's all that. Cover colour, so if you've gone for a cover, as I said, we can change the cover colour. Rim colour, starts off with the silver. We do have chrome, stainless steel, and there's any other colour on that palette, and license plate. But what I'm going to do now is go back up to the top. I'm going to change it to silage, because if you go to a silage option, like that, as you can see, it changes things somewhat. So what we've got then is on this, it gives you another option here. You've got solid extensions, mesh extensions. You can have solid with a catch bar at the top. You can have mesh with a catch bar on the top. And back to solid again. But because you've gone for silage with the additional sides on it, you then get an additional colour option, which is for the extension colour. So you can mix and match with that as well. So what we'll do, I'm going to show you, because we've got flashing lights on this. I always love the light options on the 4D modding, Agri modding. That's our lights. Turn the flashing lights off. What I will do is just unload that rear trailer first, just to show you unload. So do that. Unload here. The animations, sound effects, absolutely spot on. Pucker pies, very nice indeed. There we go. Let's close that one down. I'm going to disconnect that. I'm going to show you that, please. Oh yes, because it's got all of their options, and it takes a while because it all disconnects properly. There we go. Sorry, I'm rushing, I know. So I'll show you what I mean. Let's do cover open. Watch. How fantastic is that? We have tip side back and tip side grain door as well, but I love that. Well, I didn't show, if you've got the toolbox option, you see there, fold or unfold tipper, opens up the toolbox for a bit of added immersion if you want it. Again, apologies for rushing, but that is the Lizard 2-axle trailer by 4JDModding, Agri modding. Next, we've got this. Now, again, I'm not going to go mad on this. If you watched my mod review yesterday, I urge you to. There were some good mods. This is, we had the 8R series yesterday. This is the John Deere 7R series 2020 by Dince. 20.43 megabytes download, 34 slots on console. It does have slightly less options, but it does have a few options, and I'm not going to go through all of them because there are an absolute ton of them. So this is under large tractors, right on the end there. Slot count comes down to 2. So, engine setup. Now, this is the same as yesterday's. We've got various different horsepower configurations, but within that, we've got a load of options for the interior of the cab, as you would have on the real-world versions. We've got auto power, we've got E23, we've got right-hand reverser, auto power command pro, and then we go up an engine size. So, all of those different options are on the inside of the cab for what you would get in real life. So, we start with 285 horsepower, we've got 305 horsepower, 332 horsepower, 352 horsepower, 373 horsepower, and 388 horsepower. There we go. And all those various different options inside. Wheel brand, again, I'm not going to go through showing you all the tyres, but we have got Michelin, Trelleborg, Mitas, Continental, BKT, Vredestein, Michelin, Trelleborg, Mitas, back again. There we go. We do go through various different sizes, loads of different sizes with weights, wider tyres. There are options for twins, narrow twins in the various different configurations. Same thing with the Starfire. This is where I had problems yesterday because it was bogging down for some reason. But Starfire options, it goes through holder, then it runs through the various different Starfires with different terminals inside as well. Starting with the 6000, it runs through the 7000, And then it goes to integrated, which I think I've gone for on mine, integrated with the various different monitors inside. And then it goes for the RTK as well, all built in. Then we've got additional equipment. We've got standard. We've got electric bonnet opener. We've got footrests, or both options. Then we've got the signature edition, but still decal down the side there. Adds a little bit on there. The other one yesterday had a special agri-technical version. This one doesn't. We've got light, standard, or LED. We've got displays again inside. Changes the displays 4600 or G5 Plus. Then we've got corner display options on there as well. Radio, standard, or new gen. Additional lights. 2 at the top, 8 at the bottom, or both options. So loads of extra lights. Seat controls. Again, this adds an extra joystick inside. So you've got multifunctional joystick or not. Again, for a bit more immersion. Fenders. Starts with narrow, goes a little bit wider, wider still, and even wider. Then adds on the front, goes with the same options on the back, with the front one on there as well. Then we've got exhaust, short, long, with warning signs at the back, short and long. Front mounting, we go through various different weight options. Solid weight, 3-point, 3-point with PTO. Now it says Gen 2, yes or no? I couldn't work out what changed. I have been looking around it, and as I've been switching that, I was looking inside, I was looking outside. I couldn't. Something must change on that, but I couldn't tell what it was. So apologies for that. Seat, fabric or leather, and then we've got a license plate option on there as well. Start it up, and it sounds brilliant. So lights. If you've gone for the extra light package, pretty cool. Oh, that's interesting. There are no beacons. Oh yeah. Couldn't see it. There we go. It is flashing there, isn't it? Yeah. Horn. L1, R1. Right stick side to side swivels the seat. So if you're inside, it swivels the seat. There's no raising or lowering of the front of the tractor as with the 8R that we had yesterday. Interior looks like this, and again, depending what configurations you've gone for, with joysticks, monitors, where you've got your various different controls inside. Like I say, if you're a John Deere fan and there's a particular model you're looking for, I think this will cover all the bases. Sounds great. Listen to that. It's a beast, and if you think that's a beast, we come on to the last of the mods for today. We have 2 maps as well, and I have no idea when I'm going to get onto them. I'm currently recording this at 8:10 at night. I've now got to edit it and get it up, so this is not going to be up till, I would say, 9:30, maybe even 10 o'clock tonight. So maps will be tomorrow, I think. I will try my best. I do apologise. So the last of the mods for today then is this. This is the Monster Truck by JmGarcia, 45.26 megabytes download, 23 slots on console. It would help if I was actually looking at it. I was looking at my notes and wasn't actually on it. I think it's great. Is it Gravedigger? It looks like Gravedigger. Again with this, ton of options. It can be used on the farm because you have got the options of front and rear 3-point links with PTOs. If you've got the Platinum expansion, it comes with a winch as well. So if you pull the winch rope, you can winch yourself out of trouble, or use it if you want to do some logging. You absolutely can. It's unbelievable. So this you'll find under cars, right on the end there, 198 grand. Slot count comes down from 23 to 1. So wheel brand, we've got Michelin, we've got Big AT, Mitas, Nokian, Trelleborg, Vredestein, back to Michelin. Again, I'm not going through all the tyre options. There are quite a few, and there are some pretty cool ones on there. But we have options for different radiator types. So we've got single radiator or double radiator setup, radiator 1, radiator 2. Flags, none, and then it goes through alphabetically. So we start with, I say alphabetically, Spain, Germany, United States, the main ones, France, United Kingdom, Argentina. So then we go from A, and then it runs through, I mean, I think pretty much every country on the planet is covered. Well, say not every, that may be a slight exaggeration. We've got Farming Simulator, we've got Giants. There's a Skull and Crossbones if you want it, but there's a whole ton of flag options. We've got exhaust pipes, Model 1 and Model 2, depending on what exhaust pipes you want. We've got hitches, so you've got forward hitch, 3-point link, rear hitch, 3-point link. You can have trailer hitch on the back. You can have front and rear, so both 3-point links. You can have Front 3-point, rear trailer, or no. So you've got a whole different load of options. Winch, yes or no. Like I say, if you've got platinum expansion, you have the winch on there that works. Front lights, we run through a whole load of different colours, and there are a ton to choose from. Again, I'm not going to read them all out. There's a ton of options for your front lights. Rear lights, at the moment, we've got none. But again, if you're going to use this for a farm vehicle, we've got none. We've got a single rear light or a triple. So 3 spotlights on the back, so you can see your machinery. We've got colour of our tools, original matte. So this is the sections here. If we go to one that stands out, there we go. So the winch and your 3 points, and then again there's a whole ton of options to scroll through on those that you can choose from on those. You've then got bezel colour and wheels. Anything on that palette, let's pick something that stands out. There we go. Red. We've got seat colour inside. Let's go orange. We've got colour cover. This is the main vehicle, I think. There we go. Main colour for the outside. Chassis colour. Let's go yellow. Let's go for a yellow that stands out a bit more. There we go. Yellow. We've got chassis 2. Let's go purple. There we go. Does that rear section. That's your multi-links, isn't it? Your link arms. Hydraulic colour. I don't know what colour to go for. Now it's going to stand out. Green. Can we see those? No, let's go blue. There we go. Hydraulics. Rim colour. I think that's it. Now, this is 1,500 horsepower. Let's jump inside it up. Lights. I thought I'd gone for red lights, maybe I didn't. So we've gone for the spotlights on the back. Of course I went for the Union flag on the back of there. 3-point link front and rear, so I can use it if I want to. This will get up to 93 miles an hour. It's quite loud. Now we can change our steer, so we've got all-wheel steer, we've got front-wheel steer, we've got rear-wheel steer, we've got crab left, crab right, or back to all-wheel. It is bonkers. Interior, I mean, it's fantastic. This is what, it's the 3rd or 4th monster truck we've had now. So you can proper go for, you know, have a proper monster truck fest. It's actually not as loud inside, is it? But there you go. I said there were some real gems today. Literally and figuratively. And that's it. That's the monster truck by JmGarcia. That's it for the mods for Wednesday, 3rd of April. Hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.